Hey everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. It is Monday night and this is Twisted Stitches. I hope you are having an amazing week. And I don't know what happened here. This is interesting. I have comments here from Paul's show on Sunday night. I'm hoping I'm on the right link. I know I am. But we should be live. We have 10 people watching. Let's see if we can get our comments to come up. For some reason they are not. Let me go on my phone. Good evening, everyone. We are having an amazing night tonight. We are back with Whitney Terrell. Whitney, thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for having me.
Always a fun time. Oh, there we go. We get them all. They're coming in. Nancy Robertson and Deb Massa and Donna Nahalo. Hello. Happy birthday, Donna Nahalo. Hope you had a great one. Yep, this is a big birthday month at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. Lots of people have birthdays in the month of September. So August and September. So we are moving right along here. My goodness, we are getting ready for so many things. And Paul was putting up the show last night and he said, do you want sweater season starts here or sweater season starts now? And I said, I want sweater season starts here and now.
Yes.
It is time. It is time. I'm so excited to be picking up the wools, and it feels good. It feels good to touch that makes you feel like fall is in the air, and getting some different things on our needles. And Beth Ann Wilkes is here, and Lisa Simmons. Hi everyone, it's good to be home. Well, it's nice to have you back. And Michelle is with us, and so let's jump in to this amazing new sweater I just love it's so different, and I'm excited for you to share it with everybody.
Thank you. Well, I am pleased to be introducing the Sunwall pullover and cardigan. And some of you may be familiar with the Sunwall cardigan because it is a pattern that I published with Knitting Fever back in 2016, but it has always needed a pullover companion because it features this gorgeous gathered stitch panel. And on the cardigan that Paulette has in blue in Madara, the gorgeous gathered panel is on the back, and it's on the back of the cardigan that I'm wearing. But on the pullover, it's on the front and the back. And it's a simple raglan shaped sweater in both versions. And it features that like textured stitch that is just a little bit of an elevated version of a rib panel. So it gives your sweater some really nice cozy detail and some like interest and shape.
It is just beautiful. So yes, interesting shape, because I tried on Whitney's sample when she was at here last, and the fit on this is beautiful. It's different than what we're seeing today. You know, when we look at the top down sweaters, everything looks the same. You know, they're just straight. And you don't have a whole lot of shaping with a in the round top down. And this is in the round and top down. Am I right?
Yeah, it is. So both versions start with a little bit taller neckline. On Paulette, this is like a full turtleneck.
I had to roll it down.
Yeah, she preferred it folded, but the awesome part is that even if you fold the neckline, you outside, if you want to leave it flexible, or you could whip it down to the inside, the panel's reversible, so that detail kind of stays in line. So it's really nice. So starts at the neck and sets up your stitch pattern, so you become familiar with that before you get into your raglan shaping. And then from your raglan shaping, you're just going to set aside your sleeve stitches and work your way down. But it's the panel that gives you, the ability to have a little bit more shape than we're used to in like our top-down circular yoke sweaters that, you're really pinned to, size and style.
Right. And this is also a little bit longer than we would normally see in that regular top down. It's got more shaping in the whole body.
Absolutely. So right now we're really on a trend where sweaters are sort of cropped,
Right,
and
right.
they're hitting like, maybe they're not cropped like, like a midriff
Midriff,
top,
right.
but they're stopping at the high hip. This particular pattern is written that you could knit it almost tunic length, so low hip, if you really wanted to, or you could stop at mid hip, which gives you, a little bit more coverage that I have, continued to hear people say, I want it to fall about, midway down the pocket of my jeans, or I want it to, cover the top of my pants. I don't want something that stops above the top of my pants. So
Right.
yes, this will appear a little bit longer because that's, that's was the
It's the
style, and
style of it. And
that's where we're going.
so let me just say hi to everybody else who's tuned in. Andrea, thank you for joining us. Anne Maria said, I love how the panel goes all the way up. It's such a classic look when you put it on. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. The sweater is beautiful. Nancy Park says the sweater looks beautiful. And hi, Nora Fox. So let's talk about the sizing on this, because that I call it smocking, but the design work in the front does a little something to the fabric.
Yes. So you have a little bit more density of fabric in this rib section, and also a little bit more elasticity than you have in just your regular stockinette stitch. So the patterns are designed to take that elasticity into account. So in this pattern, you won't see your full run of sizes that changes in 2-inch increments. First of all, it's not feasible with a pattern that is over, with a texture pattern that's over 12 stitches. It would be hard to try and get it down to that increment. But with the elasticity, you are going to knit a size that is close to your bust measurement, and then the pattern itself is going to create the ease through the elasticity of the fabric. So for instance, this particular one that's on this model is about a size 36, and when Paulette tried it on, she loved it, and she would normally knit closer to a 42. Right. Now, I would knit a 48, and when I put it on, it's very, very snug, but it's still it still goes on. It's not that it's not flattering. It's just a really close fitting sweater, but there's a lot of elasticity in it. So there's a lot of room for, enjoyment.
Right. And we had talked about where we normally look at our bust size plus the ease of the pattern. In this one, it's more like if you go by your bust size, you're probably going to be okay.
Yes.
So you don't have to go up that 2 inches or 4 inches.
Right.
The ease is kind of created in the fabric of the yarn. And I like my sweaters to have a nice fit. I'm like, the big oversized sweater is a lot for a little person, I have tiny shoulders, narrow body. That's a lot of sweater for me sometimes when we're knitting the oversized sweaters. Something like this is a little more shape. It's not negative ease, but it's not super positive ease.
Yes.
So it's a lovely, lovely fit. And you can see how it fits on the model, on the mannequin. The mannequin is not.
Yeah, it has shape.
Right. It has shape. It's not a straight box all the way down. So the shaping on it, I think, has so much to do with the beauty of the actual finished garment along with that panel. So Nancy Robertson is saying, for us fat bottom girls, would we put increases on each side to go over the hips?
So actually the pullover has a notched hem to give you a little bit of extra ease at the hem where you might decide you didn't want it to be straight. And I like that. Like, I think it's a nice way to give you ease without having to do increasing back out and making your sweater like A-shaped.
Right.
Which to me is great. But sometimes when I put it on my body, even though I have like a thicker midsection, it gives me a maternity feel, and
Uh-huh.
and maybe that's my psychology, but you know, I feel like having a notched hem gives me the same ease and room in the sweater over the hip, and it lays nicely and in an interesting way,
Yep.
as opposed to just being kind of A-shaped and then really flat.
Right. Yep. And oh, there was another question I was going, or we Whitney and I had conversation beforehand, so I'm trying to, you took, I didn't write my notes. Of course, I thought my brain was going to hold everything. It held it. It's just not letting it back out again.
Right.
it's holding on to it
Understandable.
very, very tightly. Oh, I know what it was on the and thank you, Michelle, for knitting the sample for our shop. Thank you
Yes.
very much. So on the shop sample, we have the sleeve, the cuff knitted with the smocking or design. And on yours, you did just the ribbed cuff, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yep. And did you do the same on the hem of the sweater as well, just the straight
So
rib?
the hem, the can't hold my whole mannequin up. It's too tricky. So
She's too big. Just
on the hem, here we go. On the hem, you can see the panel continues down the front of the sweater all the way to the hem edge. But then when we're outside of the panel, we just switch to a regular rib pattern, and we stop doing our gathers, which is achieved by making a yarn over and lifting it around a series of stitches. It's such an easy technique, but it has such big impact in like advancing. I feel like the second fabric or third fabric we all learn as we're knitting. So this is definitely a pattern that could be achieved by someone who was a experienced beginner or like adventurous beginner, because it's, you know, like if you knit a basic raglan sweater, you can knit in the round, you can purl, you can increase and decrease. Then this is a pattern that you can achieve. Right. Because there's no charting, it's just counting.
Okay, great. And I like that the between the notched hem and that front and back panel and the ribbing, that really gives you some nice room in the bottom of that sweater.
Yes.
You know, because remember, our body is going to shape some of this along with,
of course.
Along with the sweater itself, the design of the sweater. So Nancy Parks, I don't know if anyone else is having issues with sound. I haven't seen anyone. Sherry Cox is asking, what weight yarn are we using?
That is a great question, Sherry. Thank you. We are working with Aran weight yarn and using a size 7 needle. So this is a super quick knit, as it were, at this day and age where we seem to be knitting lots of things in like DK and sport weight. So we're moving on up for fall. We're going to work with Aran weight yarn.
And Nora Fox, we're going to get into those yarns in a second, but Nora Fox is asking, does the cardigan involve steeks?
No, it does not. It is knit flat.
It is knit flat. Yay, Nora. Okay. Okay, so let's look at some of these yarns. So we're featuring it on the website.
Yes.
With Madara by Nora.
Gorgeous Noro tweed with some beautiful wool and a little bit of silk. And it has lovely drape and body. And, you know, it's not overwhelming in its texture. And it's the yarn that Michelle used for the sample that you're seeing behind Paulette. Look at those gorgeous jewel tones. They're just deep and beautiful.
So what we've also done, because there are so many great options for this project, we're even at the product listing, when you go onto our website, you'll see links to different yarns that could also be used. And I have to add one to it because we came up with another one tonight that I think is really an awesome option. So we give you the total yardage that you need. And so if you click on Alba Aran,
right,
you'll know that this one is, and we have it in all the listings. This is 175 yards. If you need 832 yards, you divide 832 by 175 and you come up with your number. Or you call me and say,
Right.
how many balls of this do I need for this size?
Mm-hmm.
I will give it, I will let you know. So this is the one that we're going to add, which is Alba Aaron. Whitney came up with that idea because the tweed and the little flecks of color are really perfect.
Yes, and that one has a little bit more movement, a little bit more of like a festive feel because it's got contrast color in its tweed fleck.
Yep.
Whereas the Madara has all like black fleck.
Yep. This one's got the black. This has got reds in it. You know, just the green. We just got the new brown in. This is a lovely color too.
Gorgeous. It's like a Merlot.
Yeah, really cool. And then another yarn that if you're looking for something that is woolly, we have Malvinus.
Which is beautiful. It also has almost a tonal quality, the way the wool is combed together. So you don't have that tweed effect of like the Madara or the Alba. This is just going to be an all wool with a little bit of depth. So it's, you know, it's got some color change, but it doesn't fall into that true like tweed or heathered category.
Right.
It's like artisanal.
Yeah, really, this is really pretty. And then if you're looking for just a solid color,
super classic,
right,
super lovely colors, and very
Vasto.
very accessible. This is Vasto from Lane de Nord.
So all these would work to that gauge. Oh, the pattern on the website is called Sunwall, Sunwal, Sunwall. I think it's called Sunwall Sweater Kit. And knit along. And so speaking of knit along, tell us about that, Whitney.
So we are going to do a knit along starting September 9th. And this is the first knit along that I am going to be leading up virtually. So all online, all on Zoom. And we will have 4 meetups on Zoom on Tuesday mornings. And if you're not at 10 o'clock, and if you're not able to join, they'll be recorded and linked to a Facebook group so that you have access to them. And then we'll also have some other like tips and tricks, helpful information, and like planning videos for you to review and, you know, make sure that you are on track. So the idea with having the Zoom meetups is that we'll be able to knit together and enjoy, you know, working on a project kind of as we go along over the 4 weeks. And we'll also have plenty of time for question and answer sessions. So
and these will be Tuesday mornings, right?
It will be Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m.
Eastern.
Right.
So once you order your kit, then I will forward that information to Whitney. Whitney will then take care of doing all the scheduling with the Zoom and everything. So she's got this one.
Yeah.
Be on there, but this is Whitney, because she's gonna be and I'm so excited that you're going to be doing some tips and tricks and helping people. Because if you're a little apprehensive, if you've never done this little stitch here that you have on that front panel or back panel, you want to make sure that you're not doing it wrong or trying to figure it out on your own. So,
exactly.
Yeah, really, it's such a pretty piece. And so what else is happening? When is this all? When do they start?
So we're going to kick off September 9th and it'll run for 4 Tuesdays. So our last meetup will be the very end of September 30th.
Okay, good. So we've got everything is on the website. I do have to add the link for Alba Aaron and the number of skeins that you'll need for that. But everything else is there. And you got any other surprises coming up, Whitney?
Always.
Yeah.
I've got another 2, 3 colorwork pullovers that are kind of in the pipeline. Really 4, but 3 that'll be released this year. And
wow.
it's, I'm kind of coming down into like the really busy time of the year. The fourth quarter is huge for me because my work picks up in October. It picks up like really big, and then there's the rush to get everything done before the holidays really start to kick off. So it's like you got to get 3 months worth of work done in about 6 weeks. So
I get it.
Fourth quarter gets crazy, and it's crazy for you knitters too, because like we're working on our fall wardrobes, which is really exciting. We want new fun handmade things to wear, but then we're going to start thinking about gift knitting and like exciting new projects there. And I'm here to tell you, you only have 4 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So anytime somebody shows you a really great like quick knits project, like tuck that back in your memory bank.
Oh yeah. Well, we just came up with we just did one this weekend that I'm going to be introducing, that the dual hats.
Yes, I can't wait for you to show that one off.
And I got so much accomplished last week. I finished.
You were a knitting fiend. Like, you were killing it. Like,
wait a minute, I got to show this to you.
Yes, everyone, you got like Paulette really rested up when she had pneumonia, and now she's like running around with her hair on fire, and she is slaying getting everything done. Like she has done some amazing projects recently.
I think we have prednisone to thank.
Well, I didn't want to disclose that. I mean, that's a little personal, but
crazy. So last week I finished my embellish. It was on Sleeve Island for the summer.
Yes.
So I said, I'm going to finish it. That was the first thing I did as soon as I finished whatever I was knitting. I said, okay, embellish is getting done. So that's finished. Fits gorgeous. Like a dream.
It's gorgeous. It's it's so subtle and elegant.
That, there's something about that sweater. Nancy McDonald knitted one. She knitted one cardigan and she felt like it came too big. She's giving it to her sisters, but she's knitting another one because she loves the design that much.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's really cool. And then I had to do something that was just an in-between project. So I decided to do this. It's called an Italian bandana, of course, by the little Italian from Jersey. And so, like you got 150 yards of something. This is a great little project. One skein, a mini skein.
So sweet.
Yeah. And I love the bandanas. I know cowls are really popular. For me, I just like that little thing covering the back of my neck. Mm-hmm. So just something to cover up that little open space. So that's the second thing that I finished. And then all this in a week, guys. And then what was it? One day last week, when Whitney and I were together, I said, I need something for super bulky yarn. And so she said, what is this one called?
New Leaf.
The New Leaf beanie. Definitely a different stitch, fun. And in the kit, you get one skein of each yarn. Whoa. You'll get one of each of the yarns, and you wind up with 2 hats.
One of each of the hats. It's so perfect.
It's perfect, and I could probably get a little cowl out of what's left from this.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, just
keep going and going. It's like the project that never ends.
Right.
So you can, you got 2 Christmas gifts, 2 holiday gifts here.
Absolutely.
Lots of fun. So I had a great time doing that. And this one was a little bit slower because the leaf stitches, you have to pick up the stitches. And it's quite interesting. Once you figure out what they want you to do, it's like working up a ladder.
Yes.
On the stitches. And then
you still finished it like in a day. I think you sent it to me in the morning, and then you were like done with the pom-pom on the little mannequin. And I was like, what?
I don't know. This is my life right now.
It's so good. So good.
I'm a little too speedy for me. I am definitely a little too speedy for me. I need to key it down a bit. And this is Here, look. This is what I have left.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
It's a little bit, but let's see what we can do.
You might actually get 3. I wonder if you could get 3 hats. You think
a baby
a baby hat? Oh my gosh! So cute.
And so now I'm actually working on another one of your projects.
Yes, for after first of the year.
Yeah, and I'm not really test knitting it because it's been knitted before, but I'm loving it. I am really loving it. So it's another cardigan that we'll be doing. And look at did you see the wave? Holy moly behind me. So I'm working on that one, and I'm going to do my Carbeth.
I love Carbeth. I can knit one every year.
I love it. I love that sweater, and I'm going to be doing another cardigan on that one too. So you do the pullover on that, right?
Yeah. I went through like a real big cardigan stage, and then I realized I was always wearing my cardigans buttoned all the way up. So why bother?
Because the buttons are fun.
I mean, the buttons are fun. The buttons are very cute, very fun. But then I started knitting pullovers, and I was like, "Oh, this is my jam." So yeah, I've knit the Carbeth no fewer than 4 times. It's
really
the pullover, yes.
Well, I'm excited to do that one, and I'll show you my color.
Oh yes, gosh, that's like the prettiest color of yarn. It's such a soft little pink. Without being too, it's not babyish.
Right. It's not baby pink. It's
yeah.
like it's grown up pink.
Yes, it's like end of summer, pink. That's perfect.
So that and and on my sun wall, I just put the jewel buttons because I couldn't decide which buttons I wanted. And so I popped in the jewel buttons on there. But I see if I take all those buttons, somebody might need them. So I'm just displaying it with this on here.
I love it. So the cardigan does have quite a few buttons on it, and that's one of the modifications we'll talk about making in the group. Like, if you don't want, some people love a cardigan with a ton of buttons because they're into the bling, and some people don't.
Right.
And that's okay.
So the buttons on the cardigan go all the way up the neck, right?
Yes.
The buttonholes go all the way up.
Yeah. Surprise. I'll put this up and you'll see like 6 more buttons.
Whoa, that's a lot of buttons.
It is a lot of buttons. And these were not the original buttons that I had on the sweater. I had these, but they're similar. They're wooden. I took the buttons off to wash the sweater, and that was like sometime last year. And now I don't know where the buttons are.
So you got new ones.
We got new buttons just tonight.
There you go.
I love it.
Yeah. Lovely. So if you knew you were going to wear your collar open and you didn't want to put buttons up on the neckline, you didn't have to. You wouldn't have to. Yep.
Exactly.
Cool.
There we go.
Lovely. Well, as always, we have had a blast.
Yes.
And I'm really thrilled. I'm so excited about this new project. I'm going to get that Alba Aran on there so we can give that as an option because it's really kind of the closest thing to Madara as far as the tweedy look.
Yes.
So I want to make sure I have that up there for all of you. And if you have any questions as you're going along, looking through everything, please let us know. I think Whitney mentioned you'll get both patterns when you order the kit.
Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl exclusive. So sign up for the knit along by buying your kit and get both the cardigan pattern and the pullover pattern included with your kit. Because
so it's interesting, the cardigan is knitted flat, so you got your purl stitches in it. So it's really knitted differently, isn't it? Or is it all one piece?
Yes, no, it's knit totally differently because this is knit in the round. So even the pattern stitch is a little bit different.
Okay.
And this is knit flat. So the instructions, like, you achieve the same look, but the instructions are different.
Cool. Yeah. That's great.
So it is. It
You're
is.
knitting two different sweaters, even though it's the same design. If you knitted the
Yes.
pattern, if you knitted the pullover and the cardigan, it's like two totally different stitch ways of stitching.
Oh, totally, totally. And yeah. It's
Cool.
it's very fun. I mean, it's totally new and different, but
Yeah.
also inspired by one of my longtime favorite sweaters. Excuse me. I don't know what's getting me.
Well, I hope it's not pneumonia.
No, I'm sure it's just
Allergy. Something's got you.
It's probably the dust in this sweater from when I washed it last year and didn't put the buttons back on.
Okay, let's see what we got today.
You got sharing bucket.
Sharing bucket. We got to do sharing bucket. Uh-oh. It's Jillian Goldrich.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Jillian.
Congratulations, Miss Jillian. And thank you everyone for joining us. It was a lovely night. I can't wait to see you again, Whitney.
I'll see you soon.
See you real soon. It's like, why? Because we like you.
Yeah, it's just like Mickey Mouse Club.
Right?
The Knitty Mouse Club.
There we go. Yes, that's what we are. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Stay safe. We love you. Have a great week.
Bye.
Take care. Let me find my banner. My banner. I have to be really good at this. See, Paul's so much better at this than I am. I am so bad. All right, everybody. Good night. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.